Today I'm going to show you how to do some mosaic knitting, and this is what it looks like. So you've got a few different options. This section is a 1x1 mosaic knit, and this section is 2x2, so you can make larger bumps or smaller bumps. You also have the option of stacking the mosaics up on top of each other and creating rows, or alternating each row so that they kind of crisscross. And this is what it looks like. There's a double stacked and alternated. Now, the basic premise is that with the mosaic color, you're going to do a slip one, knit one pattern. And with the background color, that is always going to be stockinette stitch. So each row, it's not exactly like color work, because you're not just sort of alternating which color you're knitting, but you're almost squeezing an extra row in here, which gives it that sort of extra bump as well. Okay, so I'll just continue this pattern and put my purl bumps here in between, or put my mosaic bumps in here in between the previous row. So the first 2 stitches, I'm just going to slip them, and then I'm going to knit 2 stitches where I want my mosaic to show up, and then I slip 2 stitches and I knit 2 stitches, and I'm just holding the yarn in the back, and I don't need to do any fancy trapping or anything. Slip and knit and slip and knit. And depending on how many stitches you've got, I've got just sort of that extra last one, and I'm just going to slip it. Then on the wrong side, when you go back, all those stitches that are your mosaic stitches, you're going to knit them as well. So we're going to slip with the yarn in front, and then I'm going to bring that yarn to the back, and I'm going to knit 2, oops, bring the yarn to the front, slip 2 stitches in the front, and bring the yarn to the back, and then knit 2, slip it to the front, and knit 2. So whatever you did in this color, you're just going to rework those same stitches and slip the same stitches. Okay, and then I slip these last 2 stitches. There we go. Now, as I said, with the main color, so then we switch to the main color, and all you're going to do is basic stockinette row with the main color. Nothing fancy, no slipping, no nothing. Just gonna, we're on the right side, so we're just going to do a straight, plain old knit across. Okay, so let's knit across, and then on the wrong side we just purl because we're doing stockinette stitch. So this definitely has a right side and a wrong side to it. And I use this technique on Andrea Mowry's night shift shawl. And when you have, you know, one of the colors or both of the colors even is like a self-striping or a color changing yarn, this technique looks way cooler. Like, it just looks way more complex and difficult to do. But really it's pretty simple to knit, and the yarn is doing a lot of the complex work there. So there you have it. So you just repeat it, and you can just choose how big you want your bumps, 1 or 2 stitches wide, and that is all.